Rain most of the night and all morning. It's forecast to die down. Kewan Lacy the catch down the middle, and another strike by Chambliss. Gave up points on the opponent's opening drive for the first time in 12 games. Back to the Maine Black Bears, Week 10 last year. They did not force a punt from Georgia last week. The Bulldogs scored points on all 8 of their possessions in their win against the Rebels. Deep pass and a catch. Isaiah Sategna. Sandell 12 out of 13 in his first year with Oklahoma. Transfer from UTSA. These are 2 of the best kickers in the country, and they've each made one. That one most in the nation. Their 75 tackles for a loss also lead the country. Chambliss throws deep and on target again. What a throw to Trey Wallace. Breaking free is Lacy. Touchdown. 28 yards.
It's Kewan Lacy who gets the handoff. Big hole off the right side, and he gives Ole Miss the 7-point lead.
All time, including the loss last week at Georgia. Mateer waving receivers around. Here's another bust in the Ole Miss secondary. Sategna, who's a track athlete, will not be caught. Touchdown OU. 76 yards, 66 after the catch.
You also had a receiver to the left side that was wide open as well in Kanik. That's just a bust. You have some guys playing man, a couple guys with zone eyes looking at the quarterback, and nobody sees Sategna as he breaks across. Leads to a massive play, and it's a great job too by Mateer, hanging in there, allowing the receiver to uncover, throwing him open. It's off to the races. Just very well executed by Oklahoma, taking advantage of a big mistake by Ole Miss's back end.
And they weren't going to get Sategna. He went to high school in Fayetteville, Arkansas. His dad was on 1st and 10. Lacy rounds the corner. Kewan Lacy, the transfer from Missouri, with a nice first down run. On 2nd and 9, they bring a blitz. Lacy got in the way, knocked down Heineke, but it's still a sack for Marvin Jones Jr.
That's one thing I could do is get guys lined up. Beyond that, not much.
Blaylock in trouble, taken down to the end zone. A safety. Prince Will Umanmielen for the beleaguered Ole Miss defense. A huge play.
Trinidad's been a great fit, but getting him back on track is key. Didn't do it last week very well. Can they do it here?
Looked like it might have been a design quarterback draw. He stays on his feet and runs out of bounds with a first down. I think they got a little too creative and tricky for their own good there. Here's Carneiro from 22. That's a gimme for him, and it's 15-10. He goes under center. They shifted the strength of the formation to their right. Mateer rolls out. He's in trouble, and he is down in the arms of Prince Will Umanmielen. Every Saturday, Trinidad Chambliss on 2nd and 13. Caught. Kewan Lacy inside the 10. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Lacy. It is, and it's a walk-in touchdown. Lane Kiffin a little happier with the way that drive ended. And he did.
And I love the way these two defensive tackles, Jamarius Brown and Will Eccles, look how they attack the outside shoulder.
What a day for Umanmielen, the transfer from Nebraska. Tate Sandell. Good from 42. Carter Short, the snapper. Oscar Bird, the holder. Boy, these kickers are so good. Just more than 1 yard per play. The last 5 possessions for Oklahoma. 4 of the 5 have resulted in no yards or a negative. This is going to be a big gainer. Xavier Robinson, touchdown! Touchdown! 65 yards.
Watch Wyatt Williams right here. Watch him as he tries to make a play. He just gets lost. I mean, the back is up inside, kind of lost in the mesh. He all of a sudden decides to go too far inside. They lose leverage of the football to the outside, and that's exactly where Robinson gets to for a massive play. In a gotta-have-it moment, it felt like, for Oklahoma to find something offensively. Poor pursuit in the back end defensively from Ole Miss leads to a big play and a much-needed score.
Xavier Robinson, sophomore from Yukon, Oklahoma. Sategna went in motion again, dangerously close to heading up the field. Robinson heads to the end zone. Touchdown! Back-to-back scores for Robinson and the lead for OU.
Right here on the left side, Ozaida and Fususi. They try to go against Will Eccles, who kind of olays his way out of the hole, tried to go around him to the outside.
They line up in the pistol now. We haven't seen much of that today. Play fake to Lacy. Chambliss throws wide open. Touchdown! Trace Bruckler.
And then you slip the other tight end out the other direction for some great misdirection. He actually even goes to the ground. This is a throwback play that is so difficult for the defense.
And that one is incomplete. Off the hands of Caleb Odom. So a 3-and-out forced by Oklahoma. Fourth punt of the day for Oscar Bird. And a good one with the wind at his back. Isaiah Sategna. The ball came out at the end. Rebels think they have it. No word yet from the officials. Yes, it is. Ole Miss ball. Ford tied with Oklahoma for the fewest in the SEC. They're going for the knockout punch. Chambliss on target. Winston Watkins, what a second half the freshman's had. It's not otherwise a tall receiving group. Mateer steps into the throw. That's not going to reach the end zone, and it's batted down by Wyatt Williams on the last play of the